Kingdom Hearts is one of those well-loved franchises I've never got around to playing much of. The only game I've experienced some of as a kid was Chain of Memories, and I never even got that far in there since I didn't like the whole card mechanic. So when I saw that the complete Kingdom Hearts collection was only 40 Canadian dollars, that's nuts! How could I pass that up? And the deal was sealed when I told my friend Ian Waffles, who's a massive KH fan, about the scrumptious price point, and he assured me that it was practically a steal. Trusting my friend's great taste in media, I went out and bought it right away, ready to experience some peak gaming, baby. So this is it, folks. This is my deep dive into Kingdom. First off, Kingdom Hearts is a big game, containing a wide variety of aesthetics and locales, and it's clear that a lot of care was put into using the art design to bring them to life. And for this game, that's paramount. After all, its central conceit is that it's combining Final Fantasy and Disney, so it needs to do justice to these Disney worlds in terms of how they look and feel. Of course, the music does a lot of heavy lifting here too, though I probably don't need to tell you how great KH music is. Everyone already knows that. However, this wouldn't mean much to me if the worlds weren't fun to play around in, and fortunately, the basis of this combat is solid. It manages to combine the feel of turn-based combat with real-time action, and has a back and forth between going in to whack the enemy, filling up my magic meter, and then backing off to use my strongest attacks that works really well. It has a great ebb and flow. Then there's the platforming. Unfortunately, this doesn't quite hold up as well. That's not to say it's horrible, but Sora's just a bit jank. When he jumps and lands, it feels like there's a half-second of delay. He doesn't quite carry his momentum the way I'd expect him to. It's just slightly off. But then there's the level design in general. This is easily as important as the aesthetics for me. After all, the way these worlds are organized and the progression through them, that's what can take these from fun areas to look at and make them fully fleshed out experiences. So let's run through these one by one, starting with Destiny Island. This world's progression is mostly focused on collecting objects for Kairi. First, you need to get the cloth, rope, and logs. While I'm not the biggest fan of this type of fetch quest deal, I think I can understand its benefits too. After all, this is teaching the player that they'll need to thoroughly explore the environments moving forward. Plus, since talking with her will help you pinpoint the item's locations, this is also teaching you that if you can't find where to go or what to do, you should try talking to the NPCs. They'll help you out. Then there's the little platforming trial with Riku, which, wow, he really beat me. And here I was thinking he's a sexy guy. Guess I was wrong about that. As I already said though, not the biggest fan of the platforming controls, but this is still a decent enough introduction in and of itself. So now it's time to get moving and do something different. Oh, Kairi wants me to gather more items? Sure, yeah. These are a bit annoying, a bit repetitive, but this is the introduction to the game. I'm sure we're ready to move on to more interesting things with Traverse Town. Okay, I'm starting to think I'm an idiot. I have no idea where to go. I mean, I talked with Sid and he told me to come back if things get rough. And now I'm exploring the districts, and sometimes I'm being shown that Donald and Goofy are right around where I am. So I'm guessing I'll run into them at some point, but still, nothing's happening. Guess I gotta go back to Sid. He did tell me to come see him if I got confused or had any trouble. But no, that didn't do anything. All right, I'll explore more then? Must have missed something, but I don't get it. I swear I've checked all over the place now, and there's been no change. It's been like 30 minutes too, so I don't know. Maybe I missed something with Sid, but no, nothing's changed in the shop here. Time to go back to... Wait. Why is this guy here now? Why is he outside the shop? Where did he come from? How did I progress things? I don't know. But then there's a suspicion that comes to my mind. An idea of what may have happened. But no, it can't be possible. That'd be too stupid, too random. But I reload anyway, to right after the first time I talked with Sid, and I try it. I walk into the districts, and I defeat the first Heartless I see. Immediately, I turn back and go to Sid, then I leave his shop and there he is, the guy I need to progress the story. Where Destiny Island was at least pretty logical, Traverse Town has no logic. I was told to explore, And it really felt like that's what these cut-ins of Donald and Goofy were communicating to me. But no, those were just red herrings. What I really needed to do was attack a few Heartless. Only then would I be able to, for no apparent reason, progress the plot by going back to Sid. How was I supposed to know this? What does fighting a bit have to do with Leon showing up? No clue. But I know what some of you will think. Why didn't you attack any Heartless before that, stupid? And yeah, it's probably pretty unlikely that someone will run around as long as I did without attacking enough enemies, but there was no indication that I needed to fight them, or that this would help me progress. That's the problem here. The communication and logic just isn't here, and exploration feels entirely directionless because of that. And this isn't unique to Traverse Town. This type of thing happens in Deep Jungle too. The area has this constant back and forth between the treehouse area and the tent down below, where you have to keep going up and down, up and down. Sometimes the game doesn't make it clear where you need to go either, but even when you do know, it's so monotonous, and there's no feeling of discovery to it to me. Then there's Monstro too. Seriously, screw this. This is the worst type of maze. Everything looks so similar that it felt like there was no reward for paying attention to my environment. Like, I don't inherently mind areas where I can get lost, but there has to be some sort of skill to this. You know, like I need to pay attention to my surroundings to notice key landmarks and piece together the area in my head. But that didn't happen for me here, even when I tried to pay attention. Nah, this baby is Monstro all the time, and I hate it. However, it's not like all the worlds are this obtuse. Now, Olympus Coliseum is easy enough. There's barely any world here. Except, there is a problem. See, when you talk to this guy here, he tells you to move this block. But there's one of these Trinity symbols beside it that I can't interact with this early in the game. Since these are used to change the level sometimes, seems like I need to move this block since it says it's too heavy for me. So I leave the room to explore outside of it, but nothing's there. I go back in and chat with the guy again. Maybe that'll trigger something, but no, doesn't happen. Guess I have to come back later or maybe, oh, I thought I turned that off. Hello?
Hi, it's Ian. Don't do that.
Don't do what?
Don't leave Olympus.
But I can't do anything here.
No, first you have to push the block again.
I already pushed that before, though.
Yeah, but then you left. You have to push it, and then you talk to Phil without leaving the room. If you leave, talking to Phil won't do anything anymore.
Oh, okay. Who's Phil?
The guy in here. Anyway, just go push the block. Now go talk to Phil.
Huh. Thanks, that would have messed me up, I guess. Well, okay, that was a close call, but now it's time to fight. Plus, the combat in this game is good, so what? Oh, no. Why am I so underleveled? I guess I wasn't supposed to come here right after Traverse Town, and now I'm out of potions, so is there no shop here? Really? You know what? Fine, I'll just come back here later. But that means I'm going to Wonderland, and Wonderland is, it's a special case. What a mess. My main issue here are these flowers you have to interact with, and they'll let you mess around with the environment to progress. Cool. One problem, you need to feed them potions to make them work. Unfortunately for me, I don't have all that many potions, and oh wonderful, there's no shop here. Guess I have to go back to Traverse Town or grind for them, or maybe there's specific ones hidden around in certain places, but no, not happening. I don't want to go back. I hate the gummy ship, and the gummy ship hates me, and I don't really like exploring at this point. And after getting destroyed in the Coliseum, I'm not wasting potions. I know I'm gonna need these for the boss. Just, why would they make these things take consumables? Don't even get me started on the return to Traverse Town after Deep Jungle though. Oh man, oh boy. Here you need to ring this bell. However, right in front of it, there are these unmovable crates, and behind them, there's a Trinity symbol. So I probably have to use that to move them. And yet, no matter how I position myself, it won't work. So I explore around more and I talk to Leon, which doesn't do much. Okay then, weird. Guess I'll go back to that suspicious bell that caught my attention before. But the blocks are still there and I can't move them. What? So I roam around and I discover new areas and doorways and I fight Heartless and I go around and around Traverse Town until eventually it hits me. What if I just have to talk to Leon again? Why would that be the case though? I don't know, but this is Kingdom Hearts, baby. Logic isn't our specialty here. So I do it, and lo and behold, the boxes have moved. Wow, that sure makes sense. Whatever though, I can't use the Trinity symbol now? Why? Why is Sora stuck in attack mode? All the enemies are gone. So I leave again, and I go back up again, and I walk in front of the Trinity symbol again, and I finally ring the bell. The fountain down below turns, and I go down, and why isn't anything happening? So I go back to the bell again, and I ring it again, but I've learned your tricks now, Kingdom Hearts, so I give it one more ring for good measure, and only then does the game allow me to move on. This whole game, it's just starting to feel like one big ball of miscommunication and wasted time. Like if you don't know to bring extra potions or the right order to use these plants in, if you don't realize that Olympus is a big fighting arena so you're gonna want consumables, if you don't realize that choosing the staff is gonna screw you over because now you can't even guard or see enemy health bars even though I'm fighting the boss in Olympus and Wonderland and Deep Jungle, and am I even hurting them? Don't know. Can't tell. It all sucks, and too bad for you, because you never played this game before. You don't know the game's silly little secrets. Seriously, thanks a lot, Sora, you stupid f. Do you know how it feels to drown? Before Kingdom Hearts 1, I didn't. But now I do. I know it all too well. The illogical progression that has marred so much of this game thus far is cranked to 1,000 in this area. First, this dolphin. This slippery little guy, he's here, swimming around, and I can grab onto him, but he'll kick me off sometimes. Eventually, I figured out that I can't be in combat while I'm on the dolphin, so I just have to clear out the enemies first. But I'm riding him around, and my man's just going in circles. What's the point of this? So I hop off him, and oh, okay, he's still swimming in this area. But here's the trick. Doing that did actually matter, because now he's in the next room. Why didn't he carry me there before, though? Why didn't it indicate to me that he had gone somewhere else? I don't know. Since he was going in circles, I thought I messed up with the Heartless, missed one or something, but I guess not. Anyway, after way too much random crap and the dolphin sometimes going where he should and sometimes not going where he should at seemingly random points, now Mr. Slippery is going to take me to the sunken ship where a big mean shark is swimming. Okay, I'll just avoid him and take off at this item I found. So, where's this thing go? Well, eventually I make my way back to Ariel's sad little house with her sad little trinkets, and I put this in her sad little hole, and yes, we're progressing the plot. I go back to the ship room, and I swim past Bruce. I gave him a name, I like him. And here we go. There's a suspicious rock, and Sora wants me to do something else right now? Why? I already swam back to the palace again. Guess I'll have to leave and go explore the, Oh, thank goodness. Ian, why is the game like this?
I know, but it's not so bad. You're close to the end. Just go to the sunken ship.
But I was just
go back. I'll explain it. Okay, now you know how Sora wouldn't do anything with that button behind the rock?
Mm-hmm.
Well, all you have to do is defeat the shark here first. Then you can come back and push the button.
Oh, okay, but why?
Anyway, from here it isn't so bad. Just a couple fights with Ursula and you're good to go.
I don't know. I'm pretty done with this world. I don't know if I can keep going like this.
Oh, you can just leave, you know.
Wait, what?
Yeah, you don't have to finish it. You can even beat the whole game without finishing Atlantica.
I felt it then. Salvation. My first breath of air in hours. I would no longer be this creature. I would be human again. Truly. I'm done. I can't do it anymore. The game has betrayed me for the last time. If you like this game, I respect that. I really do not. I don't. You know what? Yeah, I don't respect this game. No one warned me about this, and I know some of you are gonna crawl out of the woodwork. You're gonna crawl out and you're gonna say, when I was a kid, I could figure out this game just fine. Why are you so stupid? I was born this way. I'm sorry I'm not as smart as you, okay? Oh my gosh. And now I'm stuck here in Atlantica and I can't escape. And all of this is for nothing. And it was Ian. He told me to buy this stupid game. He set me on this path. You know what? I I bet he did it on purpose. Yeah, on purpose, just to spite me. Some friend he is. Kingdom Hearts? More like Kingdom Fart on my face, why don't you? He's sick. He's twisted. He's...
You know we're still in the call, right? You can tell someone's never been to Disneyland or wanted to kiss Tifa. Pech. Oh well, if you were as bored by all of that whining and nagging as I was, then hey, I would love it if you could check out my video, What I Love About Kingdom Hearts 2, which will be linked in the description. I think you'd really like it. Yeah, okay, I guess if I'm here, I could say whatever I want. I got it. Unsubscribe from low